Hi friends, I am Prashant Kaloli. Welcome to this Space Learning. This session is on metadata harvesting. Here we are going to see how we can harvest the data in our repository, and the purpose of this practical also harvesting the metadata from other repositories, maybe that may be built on the DSpace, maybe ePrint. We are going to that repository and taking the data in our repository. It can be built our library as a service provider, as a data provider. So let's see how to do it. Here we are using OAI PMH, that is Open Archive Initiative Protocol for metadata harvesting. Here, before going to data harvesting or metadata harvesting, we have to plan for data harvesting. First, we have to identify data provider or other repositories where the data is or content is available. Then we have to locate the content. Which content we want in our repository, we have to locate that content. Again, we have to check the OIA PMH compatibility of that data provider, of that institutional repository or digital library. Then we have actually going for data harvesting in our repository. These are steps. Whenever you are going to harvesting data, you have to first locate the content, then identify the data provider, then check the availability of OIA PMH service, and then go for the harvesting, exact harvesting. There are three types of content we are going to harvest. First, only metadata. Here we can only harvest the bibliographic description of that content, that is the metadata. Only metadata we can harvest. Second, metadata and reference to bitstreams. Here we are downloading or we are harvesting the metadata and reference to that bitstreams, means links. It's actually not downloaded in our repository. It's only the links which can forward to the actual repository. And third, metadata and bitstreams, means we are harvesting metadata, actual metadata, and the actual bitstreams. These bitstreams are downloaded in our computer, in our server, in our repository. So they can locate in our servers. For this practical session, I am using Ubuntu 16.04 LTS version, DSpace 5.4, and I am using and doing this practical in XMLI interface. You can use the JSPI too, but for this session I am here using XMLI interface. Here, most important thing is that how we can know that a particular repository has activated or enabled his OIA PMH service or feature. It's a very easy task. So we have to add OIA/request to the web address of that repository. Here is the example. The repository of ePrints at IIT Delhi. The web address or repository URL is http eprint.iitd.ac.in. The OIA PMH URL is eprint.iitd.ac.in/OIA/request. Just we have to add this OIA/request text. Such a way we can know the particular website is OIA PMH enabled or not. So let's see. Let's see in the practicals. This is the repository of IIT Delhi, and this is the address of eprint.iitd.ac.in. Okay, now we are seeing that is this repository is OIA-PMH enable or not. Just we have to add OIA request. This text we have to add. Just I am going to add this text and click enter. This illegal verb will be appear there. Page displays OIA PMH data provider. Yeah, if this page is there, then it's confirmed that they are providing OIA PMH data. So there is important thing is here the sets. Click the sets and you got the details about the categories and collections in that repository. So in practical we can learn how to take these codes here in every collection or community there is a code ID. This is the collection ID. This com underscore 2074 underscore 7854. It's a collection ID and it's very important to us. We are taking this ID in our repository to fetch the data. So now we are going to practically fetching or harvesting data in our repository. Friends, now I am showing practically how to harvest metadata in our repository. This is my institutional repository, Bhagavati Mahavidyalaya Digital Repository. Here I am harvesting the data from IIT Delhi. First, I am going to log in as an administrator. Here I am login and I am first creating, this is my communities in the repositories. Just I am here adding one more community. This is demo purpose, so I am going to add a community where I am going to harvest the data from IIT Delhi. Just I am creating a community. Here I am putting the metadata for the community. This is my metadata harvesting. Okay, I am giving the name metadata harvesting. Just I am escaping this all this short description, introductory text, copyright, news, and the logo. I am not interested now here. Just I am creating the community. Just it is created. I am going to return. Here my community is created, metadata harvesting. Here I am going to create a collection where I am going to harvest data from IIT Delhi institutional repository. So I am going to create a collection. First create a collection here, a separate collection for data harvesting. Okay, this is there are three ways we can harvest data. First is this only here we can in this space we can only harvest the metadata of the content. So first I am creating the metadata only. Okay, this is the metadata only. I have created a collection name as metadata only. Here I am harvesting only metadata. Again I am not filling these fields, introductory, copyright. I am just creating a collection. Just click the create button. Okay, uh, you are in this page, this edit collection metadata only. You have to click here the content source. Click the content source. Then you will be there are two options: content source. This is the standard disk space collection, and second is this collection harvest its content from an external source. So we have to check and we have to take second option. I am clicking the second option. This collection harvests its content from external source. Then I am clicking save button. Save. Then OIPMH harvesting page will be open. Here we have to, here some options are here. First, harvested collection location, from which repository you are going to harvest. We have here we have to give the URL of target repository of OIA provided services, means from where we are going to harvest the data. That repository OIA URL target we have to give here. Okay. Second, OS set ID. Here two options are here: all sets and specific sets. All sets means you can harvest all the repository data in your repository, but it takes too much time. So don't go for that. Be specific. Select the specific content and harvest the specific sets here. So, okay, you have to add here the ID. Then metadata format. Uh, and metadata format, and some are here are harvesting options also: harvest metadata only, harvest metadata and reference bitstreams, harvest metadata and bitstreams. Okay, there are three content types here. So let's start. First, I am here putting the URL of harvester or URL of repository of OIA provide service. Here I am using IIT Delhi's content. First, I am going to IIT Delhi's site. This is their site, and our OIA provider address is this. I am pasting here. The address is eprint.iitd.ac.in/OIA/request. This OIA/OIA/request is very important. And then I am going to select the specific sets. In specific sets, first I have to locate which content I have to add in my repository. I am going to IIT Delhi's website or repository. Here I am browsing the content, which content I have to harvest in my website. Okay, I am clicking faculty research publication. Here I am selecting this biomedical engineering. Okay, there are 42 items. These are 42 items, and I want to harvest this content in my repository. For that, first I have to identify or search the collection ID of this biomedical engineering collection. How to find that? It's very easy. Just go to the, just first copy it and go to the eprint.iit.ac.oia request, this space OIPMH data provider page. Here click the sets. Here we have to click the sets. Then all the collections information will be here. So here we have to find that collection which we are going to import in our this space. Just I am going to find that content, that biomedical engineering. Yes, this is the biomedical engineering CBME. Here in next column, next square bracket, there is a collection ID. I am just copying that. Here collection ID is COL underscore 2074 underscore 7891. I am just copying it and pasting in my this OAI set ID. Good. Then there is another option, metadata format. This is a simple Dublin core. This is simple Dublin core metadata format. Let's edit it. Let's put at it is. Then just we are not going to harvest. First we are going to test the settings. Is this URL is correct or this OAI set ID is correct or not? We are going to test. So for testing, click test settings. Yeah, it says in notices in green bracket it says harvesting settings are valid. This means our harvesting URL is correct, our set ID is correct. Then we are going to harvest the data. Here harvesting options are there. Three options are here. First is harvest metadata only. Second is harvest metadata and references to bitstreams. And third is harvest metadata and bitstreams. First, we are going to only harvest the metadata only. Then I am clicking this option metadata and click save. Then again a new page is coming, and here it says in last harvest result. What is say? This collection has not been harvested. Okay. And what is the current harvesting status? Is collection ready for harvesting? Yes, it is ready for harvesting. Just we have to click here three buttons, change settings. We can go back and change the settings also here, but we are not going there because our collection ready is for harvesting. Again, here is the import now. We have to click this import now button. Now the data will be harvested and status will be appear. What is the status? Again, the current harvested is a collection ready to harvest. Yet it's harvested. Now we have to see that data. Just I am going to return. I'm going to return the. I'm going to that particular collection. Yes. Here metadata harvesting, and there we have. This is metadata harvesting community. In that community, we have created metadata only. This time clicking the metadata only. Here, just see all that content, all that maybe 67 content will be harvested here automatically. You can see here. This time opening one fluorescence spectroscopic study of characterize and monitor. Yeah, I'm going to open. Yeah, this is the that item. Here see only metadata is available, no bitstreams here or no file, any file is here. This is the empty, there is no files associated with this item because we imported only metadata. Here also we can see the full item records. This is the metadata, full metadata. This is here, no bitstream is available. Such a way we can harvest the metadata only from the particular OAI provider, means any repository. Now we are going to harvest a metadata and a reference to that bitstream. For that, again I am going to my community Here I am creating a new collection. That collection name is metadata only and reference to base tree. Okay, this is my second collection. Here I am going to harvest the metadata with reference to base tree. How to do it? Again I am creating this collection and creating it. Create. Again I am here OAI-PMH page. Here I have to click content source. Then I have to click this collection harvest. The second option, this collection harvest its content from external source. So we have to click that option. Then click this save button. Then detailed OAI-PMH settings will be appear. We have to give the address or URL of target repository. Our target repository is IIT Delhi repository and our address is here, that repository plus OIA request. This is our URL. This is the same. Then I'm taking OIA set ID. Okay. See here which content I'm going to take. I'm going to harvest this computer science and engineering. There are 89 items and I am harvesting this data. Okay, I'm just copying it because I have to search this. I have to search his collection ID. So I am going here again this list of sets, and I am finding here that computer science and engineering. Yes, I got it. Here is the ID of that collection in the square bracket column underscore 2074 7896. Just I am copying that. I'm only copying that number column. I'm not copying that bracket. Okay, and I have to put here. Okay, just I do this. Okay, meta format, the simple W core. I'm selecting some simple W core, and I'm going to testing. Click test settings. Every time I'm going to testing because I'm taking precaution. Yeah, notices harvest settings are valid, means all settings are correct. Okay, now we have select the options, content option, content being harvested. We are going to select this second option, harvest meta and references to bitstreams. Then click save button again. Here, what is the current status? Collection ready for harvesting. Okay, it's ready for harvesting. Just click that import button. Import now. It depends upon the size of the content. If you're harvesting hundreds of bitstreams or items, then it takes time, but we are taking only 60 or 70 items here, so it takes few minutes. Yes, it's harvested. What is the last harvest result? Harvest from http eprint.iitd.ac.in successful on, there is a date and time. It says it's a successful, so we are going to return on that collection page and seeing the harvested data. Here is my metadata harvesting. Here is my collection metadata only and reference to bitstream. I'm clicking and checking the harvested data. Yes, here I harvested some data here from IIT Delhi. Okay, I am opening one of them. I am opening this mobile data and transaction management. It's an article. Here, see here. Last time when we are harvested metadata only, we can get the files. Here we get the files. As we insert the files in the disk space when we you, here the file. I'm just clicking the file. Before I'm going to check this metadata, just I am going to show full item record. This is the metadata of that item. Okay, it's harvested and I'm going to check the files. Means I'm going to check that bitstream. Just I'm clicking view and open. See what happened here. The file is open. Yes, this is that PDF article, maybe it's a journal article is open, but see the address on the web browser's URL box. It says that this URL is from the eprint.iit.ac. It is from IIT Delhi's repository URL. It's simple that whenever our user will be click on that article, it will be open that IIT Delhi's article. Its references. Again, this when we want to open this or view this article, it will be directed to the IIT Delhi's repository. It's not in our repository. It's in the IIT Delhi's repository. Oh, it's amazing tool. Such a way we can references the bitstream in our repository. To build a repository efficiently, you can harvest data from so many repositories. Such a way you can build a repository that may be a data provider or service provider. We have to build a repository on a theme, maybe science and technology, maybe social science, harvest the associate or data. Such a way we can harvest data from the other repositories. And third is the bitstreams. And now we are going to see the harvest. Now we are going to see the metadata and bitstream. Here in this case, what happened in this case, we are harvesting these textile technology collection from IIT Delhi repository, and just I am clicking one of the record. Here this PDF will be harvested in our repository. Now it's not going to references. Now we have to download that PDF file along with the metadata. Let's see how to do it. Just I am going for this textile technology. There are 17 items there. So first I am going to my repository and creating a new collection for harvesting that bitstream metadata. Here I am creating a new collection for that. The collection name is metadata and bitstream. Okay, this time creating it will be okay. This will be the collection page. I have to click this content source, then I have to select this content source as an external source. This is the harvest collection, save. Again here you know that now we have to put here URL of that target repository, that is eprint itd.ac.in/oia request. This oia/request we have to add to every repository to find out the OIPMH service. So I am just putting here. Again I am going to set the second option is OI set ID specific sets. I am clicking specific sets and now I am going to that IITD repository, and here is the textile technology. I am just copying this text and searching his collection ID from this list of sets. Here I am just finding Control F, Control V. Yes, this is textile technology, and this is here. Look at here. This is the ID which I am copying and pasting in our OIS set ID box. Okay, metadata format, simple double core. Okay, testing. I did a error here. Let's see what happening. Actually not opening, it's buffering because it's finding that repository URL, but it cannot find. Here is the error where I did not respond to list metadata formats, query null. Last two times we are harvested data from same URL, but this time this is not responding. Why? Because if you see carefully in this box, we have add a question mark, but it's accidentally inserted. We have to delete that question mark. So I am deleted. I'm again going to test setting. Okay, harvesting settings are valid. It means all the settings are correct. I am just going for harvesting options. Here I am selecting the last option, harvest metadata and bistreams. Okay, I am selecting that option and clicking save it. Now we have get, here is the result page. It says what is the last harvest result. It not be harvested because we are not yet clicking import button. Is the current status, what is the collection ready for harvesting. Okay, then we clicking import now. The full replication means harvesting metadata and bistreams as it is. Okay, it takes some time because now it's taking not only metadata but bistreams. We don't know how big the size is, so it depends upon the internet speed. So if you are harvesting much larger data or much larger collection, it takes us so much time. So wait and watch. See here the last harvest result, harvest from eprint.iitd.ac.in is successfully. Okay, our metadata with bitstream It's successfully harvested here. Just I am going back and check the results. So I am going to return. I am going to the collection, metadata and harvesting here, metadata and streams. In this collection, we have harvested metadata and base streams. Here, look at here, the data is harvested. Just I'm opening one item, design and implementation. I'm opening this item. I'm checking that with this metadata, the base streams are harvested or not. Yes, this is the metadata. Just and if you see here, this is the metadata. I'm going back. If you see here in this file section here, a file is attached and we are going to open it. I'm clicking V1 open. Now this file is opening in our repository itself. It's not referencing. Look, this file is open. This file is opened and check the address. This is the address of my repository. Means this base stream is in my own repository. What happened? I have harvested the item from the or harvested data from the IIT Delhi and putting that content in my repository. And now my users can easily see those content from my repository. So as such a way we can harvest the data from other repositories. Okay friends, such a you can build a digital repository or a harvester service. We can create a harvester service for your specific subject. Maybe you can create the maybe you can create or harvest the science and technology data from so many websites, so many repositories in your repository and create a harvester service. It's called as a harvester service. Okay, it's a very useful service. If you are going to be specific with science and technology, agriculture, maybe chemical sciences, there are so many repositories have content on these topics. You can just go and harvest the data in your repository. Beside your institutional asset, you can get the content from other repository and it will be a great institutional repository. Here, this is the directory of open access repositories, OpenDoor. Here you can browse the open access repositories. Just I'm going to click browse by country. Here I am browsing the Indian open access repositories. Just all country names are listed here. This is India. There are 94 open access repositories are listed on OpenDoor. From here, you can take the content to your repository. Just here is my college repository name also listed on the OpenDoor. So I'm just clicking and checking its content. Yeah, its repository URL, and you will just add this OAI/request and harvest my content. Okay, such a way there are so many repositories here. Yeah, there is another repository, directory, digital repository of Sri Akka Thai Ramgonda Patil Kanya Mahadev Chakaranji. They also register their repository on OpenDoor. It's a great thing that colleges are registering their repositories on OpenDoor. Here so many research libraries, so many research content is available here, so you can harvest all this content to your repository. Friends, thank you for watching this session and hopes you have learned something whenever you go to your libraries after this lockdown period, and definitely that you are going to create a repository and harvesting some data from other repository and making your repository very informative. Thank you. This is Prashant Kalluri. Thank you. Have a nice day.